Hey, ready to learn? Alright, so, do you know what the topic of today is? No, not that. Video making, yeah. Do any of you have experience with that? I don't know if you've watched video making before, but experience? What about video? Some of you in another class? Alright, that's alright. So, we're going to discuss right now understanding some of the basic and how to use movies. So looking back at how old movies were made, some of the things you would need to know is how you want your story to go, just dropping ideas and stuff. And the most important is time. Now, what is editing? So, editing means just cutting up the clips. If the movie is just prolonging, you can just cut it up to make it nice and smooth. So, the first thing is video. Does anyone know what that is? Taking pictures, moving pictures, yeah. So moving pictures is this when you're adding more and more and more pictures. You just take one picture at a time and just keep adding onto that, and soon enough it'll turn into a moving picture or a video. But when making your video, make sure to make it really clear. Did you know that some videos have different types of setups? One is digital. Digital is the same process in this inside as moving pictures. Now it's important to know the ins and outs of your digital camera. What is the number one thing you should know? Where to buy it? No. Yes, where to turn the power on. If you can't figure out how to turn the camera on, then it's basically useless. What's another thing that's important? Yes, taking the lens cap off. So many people forget how to, and they think something's wrong with their camera once they look into the camera. Remembering to take out the lens off is good, smart, good job. Another thing is focusing the camera. You need to focus the camera so it's clear, not blurry. Especially if you want to actually see the movie. So there's two very important things, angles. One is wide angle, so you can see the entire environment around you. And then the second one is telephoto. Sometimes a movie director will zoom into actors' faces for emotional effect. They do this to see how the actor is feeling and reacting. Are they happy, sad, or maybe even shocked? It is important to capture that. Could you imagine watching a movie with the actor just blankly standing there with no emotions? That would be the worst movie ever. So those two again, having wide angles and capturing emotions. Putting that aside, there are many types of short angles. So now you know how to turn it on, how to take the lens cap off, the angles. What else can there be? Okay, hold up. So you set up and start shooting the movie. You have the telephoto in, and everything is right with the camera. Now you try and plan, so you start shooting around to see which areas are fine. That's called a storyboard. Imagine what happens first in your story. It's the same as if you were in high school or elementary school or whatever grade. You have to write out your story. You need to plan out your storyboard. Maybe add some pictures. Does anyone have any ideas to start us off? A school? Sure, that would work.